Previously on Deus Ex.
Someone calling himself Daedalus has been broadcasting to my info link. He wants me to go to Paris to find an associate of yours, Morgan Everett.
Yes, Everett. We need his help to develop a cure.
How does Everett threaten Bob Page?
Page was an Illuminatus. For him, intellect is the foundation of power, and that would make Everett his most dangerous rival.
I'm getting what I need. Good work. I will now consent to meet you in person.
J.C. Denton, I will take you to Everett, but you will be forbidden to learn the way yourself.
That will be quite a trick.
You will not be armed in any way.
In other words, I'll owe you a favor.
Indeed, as will your friend Mr. Jacobson, a man of much useful knowledge. He arrived in Hong Kong shortly after you did. I was forced to keep him in custody until I could verify his identity and his loyalties.
Welcome back to Deus Ex. We're in Morgan Everett's house. Don't recognize the outside. We don't really know where we are. We were brought here while unconscious. Oh, brown noise over here.
It would be rather serendipitous if Bob Page invented something Everett could not figure out.
It's that good, huh? Oh. Yeah, don't. Any directions?
The Illuminati's objective is to govern the world. Do not be deceived.
Take this money. Put the pillow back where it belongs. Well, never mind. It wants what it wants. Does what it wants to do. Oh. It's not that easy, is it? Aquarium hatch. Sure. I'll keep that in mind. You leave a lot of money lying around.
You missed dinner, but help yourself to a snack. Do not to disturb Lucius de Beers.
Who's that? Am I going the right way? Very low down here. More prod charges. It's the aquarium. What is that? Darts. Why? Hello, fish. Cat, careful, get out of the way. Oh!
Good news, huh? Looks like we might pull this thing off.
Alex, what are you doing here?
Tong sent me. He wanted me to help with the decryption.
Looks like Everett has it all figured out.
Listen quickly. Tong doesn't trust the Illuminati. He sent me here to keep an eye on Everett.
I see. How about the triads? Is the truth going to hold?
Last I heard, but I guess we have other things to worry about now, huh? I'll keep you in touch through your info link. I'll try my best to keep you informed.
Yes, do exactly that. Keep me informed.
I've been thinking about him recently, thinking, like, I mean, really never gonna see him again? It seems like a waste. Now I forgot he was here.
You won't be hearing from Tong for a while. He had to leave Hong Kong.
Why? The triads?
He said he had some business to take care of. I don't know. He didn't look so good.
Sick?
Either that or something was bothering him. The last thing he said to me, it was something about all the machines in his lab being useless. And then he cut off the connection.
Useless for what?
It was just an outburst. I don't know, but he wants me to wait here for instructions. JC, Tong is serious about Everett. He wants you to be careful. While you're in the air, I guess I'll be helping Everett prepare Daedalus for the attack. I hope he knows what he's doing.
I mean, Daedalus. If you know something new, you should tell me, you know? Toby at Townway. To Morgan Everett. 23846 426. Doesn't get saved to my messages, does it? I'm afraid I'll be in the lab for quite a while, considering the most interesting new development. Blah, blah. And if Lucius continues to explain, he may access life support system with the same password. Please don't raise his temperature more than a degree, as I don't want him thawing out. What? God, I wish it was just fucking... like, save these numbers here somewhere. It just doesn't do that. I can't even know that. 2384. Hang on. Where's my Millennium magazine? 2384. Six, 426. There. 6426. Neither. Okay, well, great. Subject acquisition. Oh, we acquired the subject. We also got 500 points. That's just enough. Rifle. Oh.
So this is where the Illuminati ended up after centuries of conspiring to rule the world.
The conspiracy is about to begin again, JC, between you and me. Nicolette was wise to bring us together. Wise like her mother. The most effective partnerships, like Beth's and mine, arise from mutual necessity.
I came to talk about the Grey Death. Atanwe said you cracked the virus.
A trivial matter. Page added nothing to the core design. However, what we need to construct is a carbano-carbon ROM module, not exactly a vaccine.
Can it be done without a universal constructor?
No, we need time on a UC. But I know where we might find one, and also gain access to the U.S. military networks.
U.S. military?
To stop Icarus from completely destroying the Daedalus AI. Daedalus is a design of mine. It replaced the old Echelon 3 network.
Echelon? The surveillance system for the United Nations. So Daedalus was an MJ-12 tool and rebelled?
More of a pattern-matching error. It classified Majestic 12 as a terrorist group, alongside the NSF and Silhouette.
And alongside the Illuminati, right? Are you sure Daedalus is your ally?
What matters to us is that it opposes Majestic 12. We must help it destroy their intelligence apparatus. But that will require the military networks. I have already contacted Gary Savage of X-51.
The former Area 51 scientists. Are they still camped out at the Vandenberg Air Force Base?
They are close to completing a UC and have the kind of connection Daedalus will need.
Sounds like my pilot and I should head to Vandenberg.
Yes, I took the liberty of radioing him. Here is the key to the helipad stairway. The door is in the foyer where Atanwe revived you. Good luck. I will be in contact.
Cool, but we're not nearly done yet here.
Don't forget to say hi to your friend from UNATCO, Mr. Jacobson.
Already bumped into him.
Very thoughtful of Tom. My own computer technician. I suppose he can help me prepare a comlink for Daedalus. You saw a piece of Echelon 3 in Beth's chateau. We salvaged some of the hardware.
Okay, so I guess one of the codes was for here. Or we both for here. 2384. Okay, well we don't need that, but we have it. 6426. Okay, what do I want? Is this a bit faster? Is it a bit cheaper? Maybe this is a bit cheaper. Can't do this, right? No. And you will probably not be too happy if I blow this up. Oh, that's Sue. I have a lot of lockpicks, but this the door downstairs. This is 4 picks. At least see if you. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, probably not the wooden closet. But let's look at it. That's just these. What's that from? The AI prototype monitor. Okay, anyway, do you care? Doesn't seem like you care. Laser doesn't matter. Actually, it's not super important. You can have this back. Not sure what the shadow is. Is this the aquarium hatch? Some darts. It seems highly pointless. I see you recovered.
Surveillance used to be daemon-based. Daedalus is more distributed. A blip of his code runs on every communication device on the planet.
Yeah, it does say that. Like. Every computer. Hi, cat. I definitely want to go in there. I know what's in there. Keys everywhere. Let's look behind the bathroom mirror first. I can use 4 picks. Lockpicking the chain link fence. Only had some pliers. Okay, nothing here that opens that door. Battling with Morpheus while I'm away. Code is 801, that's the code. Oh. And paying attention to Lucius, he complains at the slightest provocation.
What are you doing back here? Denton, right?
Yeah. You're alive in that thing?
I am conscious. Tell Everett I am cold. He keeps me so cold.
Who are you? Do you mind if I ask?
The Supreme Enlightened. The leader of the Illuminati.
I thought Everett was a leader.
I am the leader. I brought the Illuminati up through the 20th century to the height of their power. I had presidents and premiers eating out of my hand. I am the one. Our decline is the result of my own. All we need is for me to get back on my feet. What did Everett tell you?
Nothing.
I merely await certain technologies. Then I will be restored. Everett has sworn it.
It's very, like, this has nothing to do with anything. It's just kind of here, you know? You don't have to talk to him at all.
He promised me.
He just keeps a frozen man back here. Let's see what he has to say about that. Excuse me? Your frozen man is cold. I know it's kind of the point, but he complained about it.
Lucius de Beers says he's cold.
I know. 18 degrees Celsius, to be exact.
Don't you think that's a little chilly?
I keep his metabolism low so he will last. He is a good advisor. A one-man think tank, so to speak.
He said he's the leader of the Illuminati.
A harmless fantasy. He also thinks I'm going to restore his body.
You aren't?
The technology has been around for decades, but he does not need to know that.
That's a big move.
If we control communications, we can organize and the other side cannot.
What gold did you just give me? Yeah, tell Lucius? And like, that's a complete dick move. Lucius, he doesn't care that you're cold.
Where is he? I will remember these small injustices. When I am revived, I will remember.
Everett has no intention of reviving you.
He must. He has been commanded.
He keeps you on ice so that he can benefit from your experience. But he intends to rule the Order himself.
No. No. I will not allow it. If I only had command of my body. Now even Everett betrays the Illuminati. Can no one be trusted?
What is in here? Shut down the support system? I don't think so. I'm not gonna do that. You could. You could just kill him. But now that he knows, he can like no longer share his wisdom, you know? And then if Everett wants to kill him, he can do it himself. I'm not doing that. Right. The other door. As expected of the Illuminati, man, there's a lot of secrets here. We could just come in and left in like 5 minutes. There's a lot of things happening here. A lot of secret things.
The Echelon kernel was designed almost exclusively for collecting data, so we have to add functionality for memory wipes, thread termination, that kind of thing.
It was 800 something, right? 8001. Project Morpheus. We're like, I mean... No, we got the... Cool. Okay, so either use multi-tools to get the key for that, or use lockpicks to get the code for this. Depending on what you have more of. Interesting.
J.C. Denton, 23 years old. No residence. No ancestors. No employer. No.
How do you know who I am?
I must greet each visitor with a complete summary of his file. I I'm a prototype for a much larger system.
What else do you know about me?
Everything that can be known.
God damn it, Google.
Go on. Do you have proof about my ancestors?
You are a planned organism, the offspring of knowledge and imagination, rather than of individuals.
I'm engineered, so what? My brother and I suspected as much while we were growing up.
You are carefully watched by many people. The unplanned organism is a question asked by nature and answered by death. You are another kind of question, with another kind of answer.
Are you programmed to invent riddles?
I am a prototype for a much larger system. The heuristics language developed by Dr. Everett allows me to convey the highest and most succinct tier of any pyramidal construct of knowledge.
How about a report on yourself?
I was a prototype for Echelon 4. My instructions are to amuse visitors with information about themselves.
I don't see anything amusing about spying on people.
Human beings feel pleasure when they are watched. I have recorded their smiles as I tell them who they are.
Some people just don't understand the dangers of indiscriminate surveillance.
The need to be observed and understood was once satisfied by God. Now, we can implement the same functionality with data mining algorithms.
Electronic surveillance hardly inspires reverence. Perhaps fear and obedience, but not reverence.
God and the gods were apparitions of observation, judgment, and punishment. Other sentiments toward them were secondary.
No one will ever worship a software entity peering at them through a camera.
The human organism always worships. First, it was the gods. Then, it was fame, the observation and judgment of others. Next, it will be the self-aware systems you have built to realize truly omnipresent observation and judgment.
You underestimate humankind's love of freedom.
The individual desires judgment. Without that desire, the cohesion of groups is impossible. And so is civilization. The human being created civilization, not because of a willingness, but because of a need to be assimilated into higher orders of structure and meaning.
That guy... I don't know. Not a fan of him, to be honest. Did you talk about that too?
What's that computer system for? The one with the blue face for an interface?
Oh, nothing. Just something for passing the time and amusing guests.
It has access to quite a bit of information, including information about me.
An old prototype, for Daedalus, actually. It doesn't really handle surveillance in its current state.
So you have your own private echelon system?
Mr. Denton, your pilot is waiting.
Yeah. Stop coming back to me every time you find a secret room in my house, Jesus. Damn it. Can you imagine the next phase of humanity, people worshipping Google? God. Who knows? We live in the age of stupidity. Anything can happen, can it? Anyway, a helicopter pilot is waiting, and I'm sure there will be no more interruptions. No more reasons to go back to him. No incredibly famous quotes from this game that I have quoted for years. No, it's impossible.
Just got refueled and waiting for you.
What's the dead mechanic here?
Huh? Is there a problem?
Just looking around.
I checked her out. She's fueled up and ready to go.
Is something wrong?
Huh? No, I said I checked her out. You want the thing to run, right? If you're gonna cross the ocean.
Of course. Better safe than sorry.
The dead mechanic. And that guy seems suspicious.
I talked to Savage. Sounds like Vandenberg may be in some trouble. Get in.
Just a minute.
Don't take all night.
See that sand? Do you have to go back? I thought he would say something. Anyway. I don't trust that mechanic. And the fact that his identical twin is dead. this the same song as the Duclair Chateau, or is it a remix? I don't know. I think the whole time it sounds familiar. They didn't really reuse music that much, do they?
Hey, about your mechanic at the helipad. Something about him seemed a little off.
Yes, Pierre. I haven't been able to reach him. What's wrong?
Pierre? He sounded American to me.
Pierre has never been to America. Who's up there? He's not one of my people.
I don't know, but he shouldn't be working on the chopper.
You better get back to the helipad on the double. That man must be eliminated. One spy could wreck everything we're working for.
I won't let him get away.
Okay. I won't come back again. I hope. The cat, please. Why does it have to be so far away?
What do you know about Lucius de Beers?
It is not for me to discuss Mr. De Beers.
Why? Is there something to hide?
He is a friend of Mr. Everett's and very sick. You must not disturb him or inquire about him. I am not permitted to discuss Mr. De Beers.
Are you allowed to talk about it? He is no longer here. When did you despawn? Toby Atanwe.
Alright, start talking. Who sent you?
I don't know what you mean.
You got a funny way of talking. Pierre?
It wasn't me. He was dead when I got here.
You've got 5 seconds to tell me who you work for. 1. 2.
No one, man. No one.
Ready?
You better double check your systems. That mechanic was an imposter.
Yeah?
Everett doesn't know him. What did he work on?
The fuel system. Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. This isn't right.
What isn't?
Oh my god, JC, a bomb!
A bomb?
It's remote controlled. Hold on.
Get out of there.
Just have to pull this wire.
Every time.
There. Relax. I disabled the detonator. We can drop the thing in the Atlantic on the way back to the States. You make a good detective, JC. Ready to get out of here?
Just a minute.
Don't take all night.
God, that will always be funny. The voice acting in this game isn't the best. Like, I noticed that when I record voice lines without music, that there's like background noise and shit. It's really bad, but that line is great. Oh my god, JC, a bomb! A bomb. It's legendary. Anyway, if you don't do that, in the final mission of the game, when you get dropped off for the last time, the helicopter blows up and Jock dies. Doesn't really matter since the game's over, but you know, Jock's a good dude. You gotta save Jock. This has been rather short, but I know the Vandenberg bit is gonna be very big. So next time we are gonna go to Vandenberg.
Ready?
Till then.
Let's go.